Yo, what is everybody? It is your boys Classified here, and in today's video, I'm bringing you one of the craziest ding-dong ditching stories of my life so far. I hope whenever I ding-dong ditch in the future that it does not get this crazy, because guys, this is probably going to be on the news tomorrow. So, without further ado, let's get right into this. So I guess to really start this story, I should probably say that this happened approximately 2 hours ago, maybe not even that long ago. And I decided to go outside with a couple of friends. I mean, of course, I had to sneak out because it was real late at night. And so I went out with 3 other friends, and they drove over to my house, and we were like, "Hey, let's go ding-dong ditching." So now, guys, this is actually the first time I've done it with these people, and so it was new to them, with me anyway. I'm sure they've done it before, but not in my neighborhood at least. And guys, if you've been on my channel for quite some time, if you're a pretty active subscriber and you've stuck around for a while, you'd know that I've posted other ding-dong ditching stories. I mean, nothing ever as crazy as this, but I do ding-dong ditch quite often because I don't know, it's fun, I guess. But I guess to start this off officially, like the actual story part of it is, so we went up to this guy's house. Now this guy's house, in his yard is like super steep. So to make it not so steep, whoever built it, they put in like these brick walls. So that way it's not like a super just straight up flat yard. It's like 2 different layers of his yard. So that his driveway is still super steep though. So I walked up his driveway because I was the quickest one out of the whole group. So they wanted me to go because it was the longest run to the hiding spot. So they needed someone quick to actually get to the hiding spot. So as I'm walking up to the door, I'm kind of creeping. I'm checking out where I'm going to go, how I'm going to get to the hiding spot. And as I'm standing in front of the door, this dude walks out of one of the rooms next to the door. Now, the only reason I saw this guy, because his house was pitch black, the only reason I saw him was because he had his phone in his hand, and I could see the light from his phone. And I thought he was walking like to the back of the house because there was a light on back there, but like in the front of the house is completely pitch black. So I thought he was walking towards the back of the house, but he must have saw like my figure. Like, I hope he didn't see my face, because I'll tell you why when I get later into the story. But I thought he was walking to the back of the house, but he must have turned around and saw me, because he stopped dead in his tracks. And then he started walking towards the door. Now, guys, I cannot tell you how fast I ran. I jumped off his little concrete porch and went flying down the side of his yard. Like, I had to jump these little brick walls that are like layering the yard. Now keep in mind, these things are like 4 to 5 feet tall. So it's, I mean, for some people it's like an easy drop, but because I'm so short, like it's kind of a far drop. But there was actually 2 different drops. Like, so after I jumped off the one in his yard, I was still running in his yard until there was another one that dropped off into his neighbor's yard. And I dropped down into that one and stood there and watched him walk across the top of the first one. Because, I don't know, he must have thought that I went around the side of his house or something. But I'm not completely sure. Look at that trick shot. But anyway, as he was walking across the top, he said, and I quote this, like, this is actually his words. He was like, "We about to get them guns shooting," or I mean, I don't remember completely. It was something of that matter though. And dude, I was so scared. After I heard the door close, like him going back inside, like he also said, he called out somebody's name, like somebody else in the house. He was like, I don't know, Johnny. I don't know. I don't fucking know. He called somebody's name and then went back inside, like he was getting them. And then, so I took off and I went home. My friends got in their car. They went home. I climbed back in my window and called it a night. Now, it was probably about 30 minutes later. Somebody came knocking on my door. No idea who it was. At first I thought it was one of the friends that I was originally with. I thought they had come back. But I called every single one of them, and nobody was even near my house. Everybody was already home or with their parents or something, and nobody was there. I don't know who it was. Still, I don't know who it was. But about 10 to 20 minutes after somebody knocked on my door, or actually before I get to that part, about 5 minutes after somebody knocked on my door, I was checking out my window to see if somebody was going to show themselves, and a cop car rolls past my house, and my head's just fucking sticking out the window because I snuck out the window and it was still open. And yeah, my head was still sticking out the window as the cop just drove right past. Now, so I mean, obviously the cops were called, and then about 10 minutes after I saw the cop roll past, my friend that lives down the street, he hit me up like, dude, what the fuck did you do? Because me and my whole family just heard 3 gunshots go off, and there's cops patrolling the neighborhood. I was like, God damn, I didn't know it got that real. I didn't hear the gunshots, but he swears on his life, and even like I FaceTimed him, and even his dad said that they had all heard gunshots. So that's I think this is probably gonna be on the news tomorrow, honestly. So I mean, hopefully this is as crazy as Ding Dong Dishing gets, because that's even a little bit out of hand for me, honestly. But you know, not once did I even leave a fingerprint or a knuckle print on that door. The doorbell, not the door. I never touched the door. That dude saw me and I fucking ran like hell. That's how that went. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this story. Comment down below if you've had any crazy shit like this happen to you, or anything even relatively close, because I want to know. I really want to know. So if you enjoyed this video at any point in time, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, a like, I don't care, whatever you want to call it. Leave both of them, thumbs up and a like. Share that shit to your Facebook, because I don't know who uses Facebook anymore, but I don't know. Alright guys, it's been your boy So Classified. Peace out everybody, and I hope you have a wonderful day.